Hey YouTube, Hoosier Piper and a little special guest, a 3.5-week-old bunny, joining me tonight for a quick little talk on an observation that I made, that things are not always as they seem. So this little guy, 3.5 weeks old, just a real pretty rabbit, and on the 23rd of last month, the doe that had this litter, she was getting ready to kindle, and she was pulling fur, getting her nesting box ready to go. And I came out to the hutch to kind of check on progress and everything, see how everybody was doing. And when baby rabbits, kits, are born, they're born without fur and their eyes are closed. They kind of look like mice, naked mice without a tail. And this little guy was underneath my hutch. Oh, there he goes. He was underneath the hutch, laying in a pile of manure, and was just barely moving. And now you can kind of see, kind of wild. We haven't been handling him enough for him to calm down, so we're really starting to get into that, handling him a little bit. But he was on the manure pile. He slipped through the 1-inch gap in the cage. So I picked him up, and at that time I had two does that were both pulling fur, and I didn't know which doe he belonged to. So I actually came out in the process of this doe having her litter, and he was the first one. I say he, it might be a she, was the first one that was born. So I picked him up, put him back in the nesting box, and everything turned out well. I picked the right doe. The other doe actually kindled on the following evening, but you look at it now, and it's a soft, cuddly, pretty rabbit that's got a lot of energy and a lot of spirit. And I've named this one Warrior because of his perseverance, or her perseverance. But not everything is as it seems. And so my thought is this, you know, a lot of us have different things that we're facing, and we might not look like the toughest or the hardiest, or I don't know, the ones that are rough and tough. But you can't measure heart, and you can't measure the desire to never quit. And I guarantee, if you stick with it, whatever you're facing, and just keep on going, keep on plugging, that something beautiful will come about as a result. Kind of like this holy terror I got right here. He dropped out of the cage the day he was born and landed directly underneath his mother's doe, and actually wiggled at less than 12 hours old, wiggled 4 feet to actually be lying underneath another cage in a big pile of manure. And you look at him now, he's healthy, he's active, he's a warrior. So here's the thought: never quit. Don't ever quit. And if you don't, something beautiful will come out of the situation that you're in some way, form, or fashion. Till next time, Hoosier Piper.